What's up, guys? Today we're going to react of ESPN's reaction of Rayo Vallecano versus Real Madrid game. At the same time, I'll give my own comments, what I think about their take, if I disagree or agree with them, and of course, let us know what you guys think about their comments and about our game today.
That Real Madrid will slip up in the games that remain. We do have Luis Garcia with us. Luis, thanks so much for being with us. Let's get your reaction then to what we saw from this one. In the end, do you think it was a deserved win for Real Madrid?
Yeah, we can call it because at the end, the talent of Real Madrid player is always there. We all know how much quality they got up front, and it was one moment of brilliance from Karim Benzema, and of course the combination with Vinicius. That both of them they were very quiet during the game. Benzema had to drop many times to try to receive the ball and try to be involved into the game. But at the end, well, Madrid thrived, but for many different ways in the wide area, tried to go through to the defense of Rayo Vallecano. And a very good Rayo Vallecano, well-organized, disciplined, tried to play in those quick counterattacks. Had a few chances, but once again, when you had so much talent up front like Real Madrid have, you know that in one split of second they can make the difference. And today it was like this. They're going to have the 3 points that I think that is a little bit too much after what we've seen from Real Madrid.
So yeah, I agree with Luis that Vinicius and Benzema both had an off game today. Like, other than this goal, they were not where they should be. Like Vinicius again, he was like loss of bad control, like indecisiveness, and Benzema again, like other than a couple of good touches, he was missing today. Only for this goal, they worked perfectly. Like link up with Vinicius and Benzema was good. And that's it. That's the only good moment for us today from them.
Yeah, it's something that you both said actually here, the connection between those two, and that we didn't see as much of them today. But in the end, it is the two who prove decisive. And when those two do combine like they have been this season, they continue to make the difference, Shaka.
Without question. And listen, credit to Rayo Vallecano for how well they played that Vinicius Jr. Benzema combination all game long. But just at the crucial moment, at the moment of reckoning, Benzema recognizing the run of Vinicius Jr. and then how quickly he responds himself to get on the end of that return ball. Vinicius Jr. knows exactly what Benzema is going to do. Speaks volumes to those two players, the qualities that they bring. But even if they do nothing else all game long, there's always that threat to punish you. So credit to them for that in getting Real Madrid the 3 points. But to the initial point, it's hard for me to say that Real Madrid deserved 3 points. Okay. I think it's easier to say that it's unsurprising they got 3 points given the quality of the players that they have. But outside of the first 15 minutes and maybe the last 15 minutes, I thought Rayo Vallecano was by far the better of the two teams for the hour in between. But they were able to, or Real Madrid were able to deny them during the course of that hour, and in the end, to the point, the quality of Real Madrid eventually shone through.
So here's 2 points Shaka is making. One is that we did not deserve 3 points. Second is that, okay, let's go first with the 3 points. I think, yeah, you can say Vallecano played much better football. Yeah, I totally agree. And we didn't expect that they all played this much better. On the other hand, we played much poor than we should be playing. However, that doesn't mean we did not deserve 3 points. If you see the whole game, yeah, you can say Vallecano has a lot of shots, more than us actually. But at the end of the day, what does matter? The team who creates the most clear-cut chance and scored the goal, they win the game. That's what we did. We had the most clear-cut chance and we scored the only opportunity that we had, and we definitely deserve 3 points. Yeah, you can criticize our play style, game plan, everything, but that doesn't mean that we don't deserve 3 points. We definitely deserve 3 points. And also, yeah, he also said that Rayo Vallecano was having a good game. Yeah, I totally agree. There are lots of offside trap they had. Like every time Benz will make a run, they'll make offside trap, and it's an offside. I have to give them credit for their game plan.
So, don't take this the wrong way because I'm going to say something about the goalkeeper here. You said Thibaut Courtois, probably the best player for Real Madrid today. I think that's happened a few times this season.
Yes.
Is that a bad thing for Real Madrid that your goalkeeper's your best player?
It's never something you want to say or have to say with any consistency. You know, as a goalkeeper, during the course of a season, there are going to be periods, there are going to be games that you are called on more than most. And the key to having successful teams is continuing to pick up points, continue to pick up wins when the team isn't playing well. And you know as a keeper, that's going to be your moment. And right now, that's Courtois. You don't want that to be too long. You don't want that to be extended. Similarly, it's something we say about David De Gea and Manchester United. You don't want to have your player consistently be, your goalkeeper consistently be the best player on the park during the course of a season. But that's kind of how it's shaping up for Real Madrid, almost all season long. Even when they've been good, Courtois has had to produce heroics for Real Madrid to win. And that is not a good sign. You can sit back and say, well, that's why I pay the big bucks for the goalkeeper. That's what he's there to do.
Yeah, I agree that Courtois is man of the match for us today, no doubt on that. I don't know why they gave the Asensio king of the match or man of the match. I don't think he deserved that. I don't know if they watched the game at all who gave Asensio man of the match. He only had one good shot, which Zidane saved it. But other than that, we didn't see much from Asensio. So I don't know how he got the man of the match. But Courtois, again, today had 4 or 5 very, very important saves, which might be a goal if he would not save. And today, again, he showed his best performance, and we needed that. At the same time, I agree with them that if your goalie is the man of the match, you should maybe ask some question.
But that's not a good sign when you're talking about successful teams during the course of a season.
Luis, I just want to go back to that moment where we showed Casemiro with the yellow card. Should he have been sent off for that?
Yes, in my opinion, yes. I think it's a regular challenge. He arrived very late. And the thing that for me is much more important is that why no VAR is getting involved. We've seen this happening so long. It's very late, it's very high, it's very, as you can see, holds the foot over the leg of the opponent, and I think it's just reckless. And we've seen it in many occasions, and I don't know why is this difference between one challenge and the other challenge. It's very dangerous to go like this on a player. He could have broken the ankle. So I think VAR has to get involved and decide. For the referee, sometimes it's difficult. It's very quick. You have look into many different things. The ball is in the middle. So I understand, but VAR is to try to help the referees in this kind of occasion, because you could see there is hard, there is too late. It's a red card.
I totally agree. This tackle was not necessary and totally reckless. And it's definitely a yellow for me. Now, is it a red card? Honestly, I don't know. I have to see more in-depth details of his tackling. But you can see his tackle wasn't good at all. And let me know, what do you guys think about this? This should be red card, straight red card for Casemiro, or yellow?
Luis sums up all the issues with this challenge. As quickly as it happened, with Casemiro catching the ball first, you can understand why the referee doesn't think it's a foul, and he doesn't think it's a red card. But when you review and you recognize that Casemiro, despite catching the ball, how he leaves that extended leg out, how he catches the angle, the manner in which he catches the ankle. And this is something we see on this show time and time again. Players, certainly at this level, players know what they're doing when they leave their legs out like that. That's not an accident. And the fact that he gets the ball first is not an excuse either. So while you sympathize with the referee in not giving a red card straight away, VAR has to intervene, has to ask the referee to have another look. And because I think once he does, it without question is a red card.
At the same time, as much as I wanted to agree with them, this is a red card, I think this would be a little bit harsh if it would be red card. But yeah, you can see the intention wasn't good at all. And Casemiro, oh my God, what are you doing in the field? And today, he had a really bad game today. Like, passing, decision making, everything was bad from him. Let's talk about other players' performance. The one player that my eye got the most attention is Valverde. You have seen the influence he made once he was on the field. That link up with other players, the forwards, the midfielders, everything was noticeable. I mean, you have seen Cruz and Modric had much more freedom when Valverde is on the pitch because he is a player who can run all day, every day, anywhere in the field. He can defend, he can attack, he can create chances. And that's what we saw today, like how good he can be and how good he is. Let's discuss other players' performance. All front three had a bad game. Other than the goal, Benzema, Vinicius did not have a good game. I don't want to talk more details why they're having a good game, but that's something else. Asensio had a couple of good chances and one good shot, but other than that, he did not have a good game either. Midfield, Casemiro was really, really poor for me today. The players who stand out as a good performance today is Courtois, of course, he's man of the match. And then Militao, he was rock solid again today. And Carvajal was really good defensively. He was perfect today. Let me know, what do you guys think about our performance today? Do you guys agree with their comment about our performance, especially the red card for Casemiro or not? And also, please, if you're new, subscribe.